Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the final game, the third game, between VoidBoys and Complexity Gaming. I'm SP Revolution 5, joined for the final time tonight, I believe, by Complexity's co-manager, Xen. It's been a pleasure casting with you tonight, Xen. And I believe he's still out, so no problem. We'll just wait a moment on him, but we'll get started talking about our draft. VoidBoys taking game 2, a bit of an experimental draft, and I did see something in chat that said experimental equals fail.
That's not correct.
Draft.
It can be. It can be.
I mean, it can be, of course. But that time it seemed a little, not really so much.
That's why I like XMG captain's drafts a bit so much.
Yeah, of course.
It's always experimental, but if you knew the Central War Runner in the XMG, he came into the meta through the XMG.
Yeah,
so,
and it's a nice way for heroes to get in there.
Yeah. If no one experiments with other heroes that are in the meta, currently no meta change will ever happen.
Yeah, of course, and it's good for the meta. Didn't work out so good for Complexity, though, personally. Anyways, VoidBoys gonna be looking to take a second game in a row to close out the series and put Complexity in the lower bracket. If they do lose this game, they will go on to face the winner of Pain versus the winner of Rebeldes versus Not Today, which is the game after this. If you could follow all that, that's good. If not, go look at the bracket. It'll be much easier, I promise. But, yeah, they're going to pick up a Life Stealer early on for, I'm assuming Swindle.
Yep, interesting to know. Due to the recent changes, Life Stealer loses HP when he's infested and has armored on.
It's actually been patched.
Really?
Yeah, it got patched already,
okay.
So, yeah.
Okay, then I'm not on the updated.
No, it's okay. It was patched like late at night in one of those like we fixed two things: a portrait, a Life Stealer armlet bug, and some hitbox collision on creeps with Elder Titans or Tusk's sigil, like very small things that nobody really realizes.
Yep. Okay, let's see. Again, Orgun Regi and Jack Hero for VoidBoys. So they're trying to do the same, won't be as successful again to Life Stealer, I can promise.
Yeah. I do like that they go ahead and pick up Ogre Magi, though, if they're able to do this. I mean, they could potentially try and run the same lane. This time, the Complexity are ready for it, I believe.
Yep, there will be. I mean, if you go 1-0 into a best-of-3 series, you could try to do something else in the second game, hope you win it, and if you don't, you still have the third game to beat your opponents, and also in this case we have the losers bracket.
Yeah.
So.
They do have another opportunity for that. Sorry about my technology ding-a-linging over here. We'll go ahead and mute that.
Yep, it's
production
a party game, so right now they could run the same lineup again. And Ancient Apparition actually is a pretty darn well combination with Vengeful Spirit.
Yeah. The stun able to set up a short or long range Ancient Apparition Ice Blast. And,
Cold
I mean,
Feet.
This is a lineup where you can't go too tanky.
Yeah,
and
there's
Cold Feet, of course, yeah.
There's a Magic Missile and there's a Cold Feet, so together it's like move some meters and then you're stuck again for some seconds. Enough time for Life Stealer to burst someone down. And I doubt that VoidBoys will do an aggressive trialing against the Life Stealer because that's never a clever idea.
Yeah.
Especially with the Chilling Touch.
Yeah, that Chilling Touch will actually give him a lot of extra damage in the lane and allow him to play pretty aggressively. The other thing is, this team can't go tanky now. It is officially anti-tank. If you build more health, Life Stealer does more damage right-click-wise to you. Ancient Apparition does more damage with the Shatter, or is more likely to shatter, rather.
Yep.
The actual damage stays the same, but
I mean, it's not really that much more likely to shatter.
Yeah, but
of course the border when you shatter gets increased, but if you have more HP, it actually stays the same. Even I think it's even better to have a bit more HP against the melee.
It's just there is a point where you're gonna shatter that's a little closer to the ground.
But yeah, that's just an imagination thing, because actually more HP against AA is always better, because the ticks of the ulti don't bring it down that much.
Yeah. But we'll see Centaur Warrunner coming up for VoidBoys, so clearly not afraid of the tankiness, or the anti-tank on the side of complexity.
Yep. So let's see. I mean, of course, the Stampede is a good spell against Lifestealer, who is dependent to reach someone, but yeah, together with Vengeful Stun, there still is an opportunity.
5 seconds remaining.
Yeah, I'm really curious what complexity will pick now, because that will depend how
Reserve time.
we play on the other lanes, and let's see. What could work out pretty well. Bad Rider has been banned, also Tide Hunter, so that would
Again?
be good heroes.
VoidBoys just seem very scared of good initiation.
Yep.
And right now, complexity... Lifesteal is a great initiator, in my opinion, if he has another initiator with him. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Hmm.
Sorry, I couldn't help
Yeah.
giggling here because they're mentioning these live stream players, and I can't remember what it was, but I want to say it was like the Tards player or something for Twitch that fixed a lot of bugs for some people, but somebody sent a link on my stream, and it was like mid-cast, and it's like written in Tard language, basically, which is, I guess, the joke with it. And all I could think of was that. I know that's not at all relevant right now, so I'm just going to shut up. They pick up a Clockwork by complexity, though.
Yeah,
I'm
everybody
assuming Limp.
It's Clockwork, yeah. But the game is on US East, if I remember right.
Yeah.
So, and Limp's playing from Sweden, I imagine, so...
10 seconds.
Let's
Let me
see.
actually just check pings right here, since we can.
Yeah, we can.
5 seconds remaining.
Let's see.
Limp. 201.
Reserve time.
Yeah, that's
Not
that
great,
for-
but
Not the best setup for a Clockwork, but still...
still doable,
Radiant
right?
team back.
And Clockwork AA is another great combo, just to zone them in. It makes your AA useful in a fight because he can actually just lay down his Ice Vortex underneath the cogs, and all the damage will...
Yeah, also
How
a
they
very
go
nice
on there.
positioning spell against Jakiro Noku, my guy. I mean, the stun of Ogre is not that
Seconds remaining.
really high of a distance, so if a good Cox blocks his way,
Yeah, and drains his mana as well.
Yeah.
It will ban out Bane.
Dire team pick.
Wait, what?
against Lifestealer, Bane
Oh,
is
dear.
serious.
Radiant
Yep, and Meepo can do pretty much. Yeah,
There's
Meepo
one
could
good
burst
hero
down,
against
could
him,
burst
though.
down, yeah.
Ancient Apparition.
Yeah, but I think Meepo is still great against Lifestealer. I mean,
Yeah.
all the attacks, he can't do anything about it. He can do, he can protect him from the poof, but yeah,
That's about it. Yeah.
10 seconds remaining.
they really have to catch one of these Meepos off guard to kill him, I think.
5 seconds remaining.
And yeah, Clockwork has a really good opportunity to
Reserve time.
get a good cox off with a battle result, and Hogan one Meepo, but
10 seconds remaining.
this will be a really, really tough game.
5 seconds remaining.
I did, while we're in the draft here,
Oh,
I
Use
found
again?
the
Dire
link for you
team pick.
that I was giggling about earlier. Just
nice.
to make it relevant, you know, even though it's not relevant. They will have Dragon Fist on Zeus this time around. And I mean, technically you're getting more damage out of your Zeus because he'll
And
hit all
it's
the
this against
Meepos.
Puck, so
Yeah, that's a really good lane for the
Puck is
Zeus.
squishy. Still, I'm not sure. I mean, they have to put Meepo under pressure really early. If Meepo gets a decent amount of farm, I think they will really have much problem. Many problems? Much problems? Not
Much
sure.
mini problem, yes,
Yeah.
has.
Prepare for
Me and Rupture, the guy who does a bit of the Spanish casting and the English casting with me, we're gonna make a casting house or something with our slogan being, English is hard to talk. Or something like that. But yeah, I am gonna resave this scene so that we have the Data 2 Lounge on there, and then just get the overlay set up, and we'll get right into the game. So, once again, Zen, if you will introduce complexity.
Yep, we have Limp on the Clockwork offlane currently, placing a ward, and Spindle Melons on the Lifestealer followed by Moonmender on Vengeful Spirit and Freak on Ancient Apparition. They may want to be aggressive Krylin there. Yep. Limbs going to the bot lane. Yep. And Zeus on the mid lane.
30
Dragon
seconds
Fist.
to battle.
Yeah. I mean, they spotted the Ogre Magi in the top lane. They maybe thought they will do aggressive on their own, so... And Jakira's dead.
The battle begins.
Ooh, he could have denied the bounty rune. That would have been the biggest impact he could have done there. Really? I mean, he made a macro fire, so... A liquid fire. Yeah. So, he could have attacked... Yeah, he could have attacked the rune. Anyways, first blood. And I think Clockwork will have a good time on the offlane. It's just an Ogre Magi. Get zapped some mana and... Yep, let's see. Dragon Fist, mid lane, already used one clarity. But he will have a fast bottle already on his way.
Denied.
I mean, it's a very late bottle for the Pucker also. He started with the magic stick to get some charges, but I mean, magic stick is in some kind of way it is great, but the delayed bottle will hurt him.
God forbid.
He can survive, but he can't really lane. Yeah, but now Limp's Limp's getting even some farm under the tower. And with a good battery is out, and if he snatches one Meepo in it, he could actually kill the Meepo, I think, if he gets hook on level 6. Yeah, but the battery, I don't know, the battery force deals a lot of damage if he skills it, so it could be enough. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the Zeus ultimate, if he has it at this time, could also have.
Wow. I'm so sorry, guys. I had muted myself.
Really?
Yep.
I did talk on my own.
You've been talking to yourself here.
Oh my god. You don't have a good time right now. No?
I mean, the viewer numbers surely spiked right then. Anyways, sorry about that, guys. You didn't miss much, luckily, and thank goodness I was paying attention to chat. Otherwise, I would never have noticed, and would have been a very awkward VOD to upload. Anyways, Fly getting hit with the stun now. Chilling Touch coming on through. And there's enough damage over time for the Ancient Apparition to bring him down. Z-Freak with the kill. Moomiander, though, getting netted up. He'll get poofed on twice by Mercy Please. Limp popping off the battery, so he wants a Cogs here. He will be able to get Mercy Please in there. And the other Meepo doesn't have enough mana or cooldown for a poof. And it's just what you were talking about.
Yep.
There will be enough damage to bring him down.
Kill. That's a really huge kill to bring it on the Meepo this early on. Also, the Jakiro, second time he died in this game, and yeah.
Complexity
Good
getting
start.
off on the right foot, definitely. And that's something we haven't really been able to say for them any of these games.
Yeah, and Lifestealer can easily lane against the Centaur Warborn on the bot lane.
Yeah, because if he gets low on health, he can just attack Centaur a couple times. I mean, sure, Centaur has return, but you're gonna still get more HP out of Feast than he's gonna deal with Return level 1, I believe.
Yep. And only 6 last hits for the Centaur.
Yeah. Compared to the 28 of the Lifestealer, that is quite the discrepancy at the moment. Do see brown boots up on Zeus. Puck now with his bottle as well as some brown boots here.
And he has regen. That helps him quite a lot to stand against the harassment. And of course the Puck has a rune advantage against Dragonfist, but
because he has the mobility with
the bounty room, I think
they're fine Centaur bot. Yeah, if they can get enough runes up on the Puck, I think they'll be able to really start to dominate this lane. However, there's still the burst damage potential from Dragonfist. Now he's got his Lightning Bolt up to level 3. Once he gets level 4 on that, that's more than half of Puck's HP.
And Limp is nearly level 6, so...
They've got Hookshot to worry about too.
Yeah, they get Hookshot and they will have the Zeus ultimate anytime now.
Yep, and Mercy Please is actually sitting on relatively low HP. Now, he does have that extra 10% magic resist because, of course, he's Meepo. But, there.
Yeah, that won't help him. And he's currently in the jungle farming a bit while Jakiro's taking the lane, which is actually pretty smart. But, yeah. If he goes alone alone in the jungle and Complexity sees it, devastating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. The mid lane.
Coil comes out on Dragonfist. No silence to follow it up. Zeus doesn't have enough mana for ult though. He's gonna try to bottle up. He can actually now pop his soul ring and use ult.
Now Burnings has used his regen, so but nice hook. Limp catches the the illusion rune while he was flying to Burning.
Oh no.
That actually was epic. Did you see that?
I didn't see that. What happened now? He pops the illusion rune mid-flight?
No, he hooked Burning, who was on his way to illusion rune, and meanwhile he was flying by through the rune. He picked it up in his bottle. And on the bottom
that's really nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep, and ult comes out as well to help finish off that Centaur. Sorry for the camera control, guys. Working on it.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
I really didn't know that was possible.
I didn't either.
I really saw.
I've seen
got the rune because he was in range, but it's
I've
just
seen
disappeared.
Timbersaw grab Aegis like on a clip, not in an actual game, but I've seen it where he grabs Aegis Timber chaining across the pit. But I've never seen like a rune grab that way.
When top is in danger, or they want to find.
I think they know.
And the places, that's very smart to place a wall there, and they know Meepo is somewhere here, and Meepo is actually dead.
Oh, he's got an escape from Meepo, but it's not going to be a time.
I mean, you can't escape through a battery assault.
Yeah, I don't think you can. You can't poof a Meepo out, you can just poof another Meepo in, and with only one Meepo here at the moment, that's not going to be much, you know? So.
Yep, and another good kill on the Meepo. So Complexity is actually doing quite well at the moment.
Yeah. Complexity 6-0 at the moment, actually. And Lifestealer already with Phase Boots, I believe working on a Hand of Midas, which will be fine, in my opinion.
Nice solo XP from Moonyander in the mid, getting level 6 soon. And with an additional swap, I mean, they could be pretty safe. Even swap someone Meepo has netted, and
Yeah. I think Moon has been playing a good Vengeful Spirit. I think we've given him a lot of crap for it, because in that first game, he did feed a bit, but it was justified feed, in my opinion.
He has to create some space in the situation from the first game,
And Vengeful Spirit is one of those supports you can die on and still make an impact with your death.
Yeah, Central has his ulti as well, so that might help in the next engagement of Complexity, but he still have a rough time on the bottom lane. Now he's got some farm under the tower.
And Lifestealer, with that 1 kill and 1 assist, has been able to pick up Phase Boots and a Midas. I mean, he's sitting 1,000 gold ahead of the Puck, who's still about 500 ahead of Meepo. Yeah.
It's actually huge.
He's going to keep getting further ahead. The only downside for Complexity is if this Meepo gets online, he's going to do some serious damage. Now, what's the likelihood of him getting online? Not that much.
Yeah, I mean, they just got to apply more pressure, and they do it right as I say, it's pop the smoke, go into the jungle again, and trying to fight the Meepo. And one of them is actually really low.
He'll send it back to base.
Zeus ultimate will kill him.
Come on, Clockwork Rocket, Zeus ult. Do it. Do it, Limp.
Yeah.
Nah, not gonna go for it.
This is very inefficient for the Meepo. Even though he doesn't get killed, he's always scared and he's walking back. He's the half his Aghanim Scepter right now, but he doesn't even has his boots ready at the moment.
Okay, and it looks like I was wrong. The Zeus ult appears to only hit the main Meepo.
Yep, that's right.
Oh, okay. I was completely wrong. I wasn't aware of how it interacted. My fault. If you guys can forgive me, these are two heroes we don't see that often. So having them both in the same game is somewhat of a rarity.
Wanna know some funny thing?
Yeah.
If you're a Warlock and you kill a Meepo, one Meepo with the Fate Bolt attached to another Meepo, and both Meepos die to the same
Yeah, you get a double kill,
same
right?
Attack, you get double kill.
Same with the Caustic Finale, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's so nice.
Well, for you, for the Meepo player, it's really just like, oh god.
Well, I don't play Meepo, so.
Yeah. Zin, could you try moving your mic away from your mouse just a little bit? It's distorting a little.
Shouldn't happen.
Yeah, that sounds much better already.
Turned on the tens a bit.
Alright.
Okay.
Thank you for that. Much better already.
Yeah. I just didn't optimize the Skype settings for my microphone yet.
No, it's okay. No problem. And I'm still using Skype because I'm not scared of DDoS. Just kidding, I'm totally scared of DDoS. Anyways, enough about that. Burning, going to be on the
Ooh,
puck
flies
right
in danger. Hookshot in.
Ayo,
Hold
dead.
on top and he's dead.
The quick
Easy
1-2
punch.
punch.
And
And
the Meepo again, check his farm. He's on his way to his Argonauts, but what does his Argonauts really do at this point?
it enables him to join the fights where the rest of his team is basically feeding. And
Yeah.
now they're gonna
His
find him.
rocket's
Oh
so
dear.
slow.
They don't have a hook shot. There's a swap. There's a stun.
So-
Mercy please. Yeah, they actually focus down the main Meepo. Just to try and kill him off with Zeus ult, but there's not enough, and Moomiander will, I think, be going down instead. Yep. Puck able to clean that one up with the right click. And that's
Still
a blink for
right.
Puck.
Be trusted to care for her own.
I mean, it's just normal puck timing for a blink.
Yeah.
I mean, he didn't finish his boots, so...
But he was up against the Zeus, keep in mind. And he's gotten good farm now, but in the early game he was definitely crushed.
Yeah, the Ice Blast is on too.
And this is one of the things that's going to give VoidBoys an opening here. Swindle, going after the Centaur. Ice Blast has worn off of him, and Tiburon doesn't have a charge away, but he's not going to be able to take him down, and I think Swindle knows that. He'd rather go back to farming at the moment. Centaur, though, sitting on 700 in Tranquils, and Lifestealer is going to be on his way to an armlet right now. In fact, the armlet is on his way to him, rather.
And Burning tried to initiate in the mid lane against Dragonfist, but...
Is under attack.
Yeah, Zefric was there, and no chance to get the kill. Actually, they could get a kill on top lane, but Burning already Pv'd in Invis.
By the way, Zen, they've just confirmed in chat that you literally saved esports by moving your mic.
Okay. Hey, you should have told me earlier, man.
I didn't
just
think
check.
about that. I didn't think it could be fixed, so I was just like, whatever, we'll deal with it. And then, boom, there we go.
Man, I have a complete set to regulate all my audio here.
Oh. Well, I feel like an idiot now. Report Revo is noob. Anyways, back into the game now. We're going to take a quick look again at net worth, and now 3 complexity heroes topping the board. Meepo trying to catch up. I mean, the Ags will enable him to farm a little faster, but if you can't do much with that farm, I don't think you can do much at all, to be honest.
I don't think he can actually threaten the Lifestealer at this point of the game.
Yeah.
And the Lifestealer will keep on farming with his Midas. They're not even trying to gank him, which is a huge mistake, I think.
Yeah, and I definitely think they need to shut him down.
Yeah, of course they will.
It's a little obvious, honestly. The hard carry, shut him down.
Yeah,
Go to
if they
101.
let him farm, and the Meepo kind of gets a little bit distracted by the team all the time. Yeah, another Centaur ultimate popped, but The Vengeful Stun is there. Now TPN, Ogre Magi is on his way, and now they're going on Limp. Silence is there. Dream Call also used, but he can still...
No, BKB!
Oh, nice swap out, but it wasn't enough.
The Ogre Magi damage over time manages to finish him off. And Burning, he's very low because that stun. He does get taken down by Moon Meander's right click, who in turn gets taken down by the Centaur and the burst from Ogre. Oh, we could see it.
Dire's middle tower is
Rocket is flying and it will hit. It will hit.
Oh! Oh! Limp with the dominating speed. That'll finish up his Force Staff. And get him extra gold on top of his Force Staff. AA ult was there as well, just in case. They have a lot of global potential.
Global, yeah.
Actually, a ton of global potential. We haven't even really talked about the fact that they have Zeus and AA yet. But also, when you add in a Clockwork on top of that, I mean, it's not a ton of damage. But it's kind of like a refresher for one hero on the Zeus ult, in a way.
XP, it's kind of balanced right now, but
Yeah.
the gold complexity is leading
By quite a margin.
amount, yeah.
6 or 7k.
And that's 15 minutes. Oh.
Fly gets hit by the Ice Blast. There's Limp with the hook shot. He's going to get the cogs off the rocket as well, and he'll take him down right now. Jakiro falling to the Clockwork in the off lane.
It's in danger in the mid lane.
He's going to phase shift, but he'll still get his armor reduced. Cold Feet coming in here. There's actually a nice jaunt out there, and Tiburon gonna come in, secure the kill, charge away, and Burning will manage to live here. He comes back in with the coil on Z-Freak, who doesn't have an ult available. Mega Punter gonna throw out the stun. No multicast luck for him. Burning comes in with the silence. The Waning Rift gonna help finish him off. Ogre Magi with the damage over time, ending his life. But Swindle comes in, armlet ready to go, takes down the Ogre Magi in return, and Complexity now lead 12-5. A few good pickoffs there for VoidBoys, but not enough to hold off the juggernaut that is Complexity at the moment.
Still, Burning came out on top, so he didn't die. Good trade for VoidBoys, I think.
That'll finish up his threats, and possibly a Null Talisman if he wants to go for it. I think he's going to go Yules, though.
I mean, look at the Meepo. 1.2k XP, he doesn't really survive anything currently.
Yeah.
Even though the Argonymous is finished, he doesn't have his boots yet. He doesn't have any impact item, meanwhile the Lifestealer has his armlet, and he's farming faster than the Meepo, I'd imagine, with a Hand of Midas.
Burning does have a haste here. He's going to be able to escape Lifestealer simply because of it. He's still saving up his gold, and I'm wondering what he's going to be going for at this point.
I mean, still that says something. They forced the Puck to use the haste at the point where Puck is actually on top of the situation and he wants to do something, and wasting a haste just to escape is not what VoidBoys actually want in this situation.
Yeah, they definitely need to be aggressive, because I think the Complexity has the better late game here with their global potential and their pretty strong team fight, to be honest.
Yeah. I mean, if there wasn't Zeus, I wouldn't say it, but Zeus actually has decent farm. And yeah, you all know Zeus in late game.
He's working on a Yules right now. I think that's a great item to pick up against Puck, because if he does coil you and you don't want to break it, you can just Yules yourself up in the air and waste some of his time. Not too much, though. Yep.
Also, be sure, it's a static field passive, and even if the Meepo gets tanky in the late game, every spell Zeus is working around him.
Yeah.
All of the Meepos will suffer.
Yeah, definitely. And the AA ults as well. I mean, I've seen really good Meepo players. Jubilee from THD is the one that stands out most in my mind, as well as Isris's fullback, that just get wrecked by an AA ult because they can't do anything. Moomiander caught out of position, silenced up, and taken down. Swindle's there.
He needs to get out.
He can't do anything. Yeah, he needs to get out, and Meepo's going to come in. He fakes the net. He's going to throw it out. Actually, mercy, please. Getting caught out by a hook shot. Zeus ult to come through as well. Limp unstoppable now as he takes down the Meepo once again. And now Swindle. He's going to be going after Tiburon.
And he has a slow, yeah. But no rage available, but still there's an infest.
Yeah.
Oh, and I thought he dodged the coil by but he didn't. Still, they're pressuring him back, and oh my god, Puck is in danger. Yep.
Yeah, he's going to go down to Dragon Fist right now. There's another Lightning Bolt just to try and grab Fly.
And the AA ulti is coming to the base.
Oh,
the
no.
AA ulti will destroy them right
Fly,
now.
you don't want to go there. Fly, I rip in pieces.
Yep.
In
Ogre
Pepperinos.
also dead. Also the rocket coming again and
Yeah, they grab
Perfectly
Ogre as well.
executed.
Oh my gosh.
pressures them back, then snipe them.
That's 4 heads across the chopping block with Ogre and Jakiro down, by the way. Hashtag pointless stats.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Mercy please, though. He's got his treads up at least, but I mean, that doesn't give him much at all, to be honest. He needs a sheep stick or a blink to really have some impact and be able to catch one of these heroes out. There's still 10 kills down, not to mention about 7k gold and 5k XP practically now with that last fight.
Even a Shivas could help. Just
On
get
Meepo?
something. Yeah.
I don't feel so
Blink.
great about that, but it's okay, yeah.
Yeah. Blink is also a possibility. I think Blink would actually be the best choice at the moment.
The problem is, if he can get Shivas, he's probably in a position he could also get a blink. So why not just get the blink?
Yeah, but get a Blink is also
Yeah.
it's a better trade, I think.
Radiant's middle tower.
Commander throwing out a scouting wave of terror. They will charge in on the mid lane, looking
Nice
for
Yules.
Zeus. Nice Yules there. Doesn't get his ult off, but there's a hook shot from Clockwork. He'll get it off in the end, and Tiburon and Omega Poner are probably going down to Limp, who's now on a monster kill streak. Make that godlike with the double kill coming out on the Ogre Magi. Sure,
Can you
they bring
believe-
down Zeus, but
Can you believe he's playing on the 200 ping?
that's the crazy part. Like, he's landing... I haven't seen him miss a hook shot this game. I don't think he has.
Oh, he has one. And the top lane he was
Once, okay. But still, I mean, one hook shot missed on 200 ping, that's pretty impressive. What a player. Somebody get this team on a LAN. Not today. Oh, whoops.
That was sad. Still,
yeah.
not today deserved it.
I mean, it's sad for you guys, but happy for them. And if it happened the other way, it'd be sad for them, but happy for you guys. So, I mean, there's always going to be one. I personally hoped you guys would win the redemption vote, but hadn't picked up the compendium, so didn't have a say in the matter. Anyways,
Another hook shot missed in the mid lane, but
it hit a creep, but yeah, it's not what it was meant to hit, of course.
I mean,
and,
to try to hit a puck, it's also not the effective target. So
yeah, it's not an easy target to hit because of phase shift, because you can hear hookshot coming, and I have a feeling if Puck hears hookshot, he's just going to press E and get out of there. Of course, 3k up on the Puck. He's probably going for a sheep stick at this point. I think that's definitely the right choice for them. Never mind, scratch that. It's Boots of Travel and a Staff of Wizardry. Okay.
and the hero dies. Zefric actually missed his ultimate and baited him into the tower, so Clockwork had the time to come.
And he's 200 from an Axe.
Yeah. Also, a very,
Oh my
very
gosh.
nice Roche lineup from Complexity with the medallion ready
Yeah.
on the Vengeful Spirit.
The armor reduction as well, and then there's the zoning potential of, hey, if VoidBoys go into the pit, we've got an easy AA ult, easy Clockwork hookshot, Cogs, combo. What do you do?
It's a pretty hot stand at the moment for VoidBoys.
Yeah, they'd have to get a great Centaur Stomp off to interrupt it, and also a really good Ice Path Macropyre, and maybe even a Coil on top of it. And that's gonna be a lot of ults expended. At least 2, if not more. So...
I mean, they somehow managed the gold graph to stay kind of the same, but they lost a lot of XP.
yeah. And Meepo, now he will have that Blink Dagger up. This is when VoidBoys has to make something happen. They've still got a tier 1 tower up at least. They're only down by 1 tower, but they're still down by 12 kills and a lot of net worth. Meepo's catching back up. But keep in mind, Zeus, I mean, a little bit of net worth will go a long way on him.
The problem is, can he even use his Blink Dagger as effectively as he would like to? With the
mean-
Arc Lighting spreading around, with the Thundergrowth buff, and Rocket, it's not easy to even
And the static
blink
field.
in at the right time.
Like, if you're within 1200 range of Zeus, ready to initiate, and he casts anything, it's gonna be enough.
Still, Vengeful dies. First kill for Meepo. 1-3-1, I see. Yeah. Not the best game he would like on a Meepo.
Yeah, I didn't really... Like, of course I'm excited because it's a Meepo pick. Everyone is. Let's be honest here. But at the same time,
Itch
it's...
and Limp. This time I don't think he will get the kill here.
Yeah, Jakiro's gonna come in defensively, and actually they're gonna stomp off from Centaur. Limp could be in big trouble here, force staff himself away, but he is netted up. He does throw off a hook shot. Keep in mind that is
That's
on
a
cooldown.
lot of gold going in the way of Repo.
He was definitely me pwned right there, yeah.
Oh my god.
1,400 gold
2k
added.
gold difference.
Yeah, that is...
Okay.
That's the kill VoidBoys needed. And this can be the problem. When Clockwork steals kills with that missile, he's the one going in first. So Megaponer getting eaten up by Swindle on the bottom lane. But yeah, oftentimes with Clockwork, you have to go in first and kind of be the sacrificial lamb for the team. That wasn't the case there. But if you're kill stealing a lot, they're going to get your streak. And yeah.
Yeah, was risky play. Unlucky the AA ultimate didn't hit it, but no. At least a kill for the Zeus.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Yeah, I mean, what did he just buy? It's a basher? Yeah, it's a basher. First one more. And DC.
Yep. Of course, big shout out to the almost 500 viewers right now. We do have another game coming up in just a bit after this one. I'm actually going to double check the time here. And it's definitely one you don't want to miss. Yeah, 20 CDT. So yeah, that's in an hour and 20 minutes right now. So probably about an hour of downtime in between the games. I may actually just play Binding of Isaac on this stream and just pull it up while you wait. But yeah, Rebelda is up against Not Today. That's going to be a big one for sure. I should have Rupture joining me for that. Good old Costa Rican buddy there. And yeah, they're ready when Complexity is. I'm going to try to get us away from that TP for a second. Sorry about that. I just realized, I'm like, what's that ringing? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Still annoyed they didn't fix that.
Yeah, I thought we were going, but okay.
The worst sound is just when Death Robert pops his ultimate.
But yeah, and just leaves it.
Yeah, and then the pause is coming.
I think the worst sound in the game right now, though, is the crit sound for PA on the Arcana.
It's very different. I never realized when I crit.
Yeah, it's a very high-pitched glass nails on chalkboard kind of sound, and I'm like, can I just not, please? I paid for this. I don't want to like feel discomfort, you know.
Yep. And Arcanum Scepter's ready on Clockwork.
Yeah, and that's a big pickup for him. I mean, he did die, but he's going to be able to do a lot still. It's not like one death is going to set him back a ton.
Yep. And I think VoidBoys might be looking for Roche there. Oh, Moon is in danger actually.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
Yep, Dream Call is used. But that's just Dream Call for a single Vengeful Spirit.
Oh, the 4 stabs coming out. Nice calls by Clockwork, but it's not going to be enough. AA ulti. Oh! The hook shot from Limp secures the kill on Centaur. They'll actually get Mercy, please. They're going to take him down. The Zeus ult comes through. They take down 2 after Moo Meander pretty much threw away his life. It looked like, and they're going for more. Burning on the run here. Nice hook shot in from Limp. He's actually going to hit a Megaponer. I thought he was going to go after the puck. And I think he thought he was going after the puck as well. But on the other hand, he'll find a double kill for Dragon Fist.
I mean, it's amazing, really amazing, how that double edge hit Meander. I mean, that was the longest double edge I've ever seen.
Yeah. That's like where you force stab yourself away from PA and she still crits you and you're like, what? PA is ranged hero now? But yeah, that was basically the ranged double edge, and nice phase shift there by Burning. Unfortunately, it won't save his life. A hook shot in from Limp. This guy is on the ball here. Double kill for him again, right after he took down 2. And
Swindleman is so close to his Abyssal Blade.
I mean, we're looking at a Shivas for Limp here. An off-lane Clockwork that's sitting 3rd in the net worth, above both the mid laners.
Did you see Limp play Clockwork before?
I've never seen Limp play Clockwork that I can remember.
Okay.
Yeah,
that's like 60 to 70% of his games.
Yeah, he's clearly very talented at the hero. Because my games, they go about 40% like that, and the other 60%, they are just like, I can't do anything, I am feeding, I'm trying to initiate, but no. But then again, that's why I'm at 3K, you know?
Okay, 3K is actually bad, yeah.
Yeah, whatever. Seriously though, play some matches at this level and you'll see. Yeah, I mean, I'm not blaming it completely on my allies, don't get me wrong, but there's games that I should win.
My team rating is around 3.8 or 9 or something.
Yeah. I just recently finally grinded myself right back up to 3K, and I'm like, okay, no more ranked for a long time. I'm leaving it right here because it's like... people are dumb. That's the basic consensus of ranked Dota in general, though. So, whatever.
Gotta take the game in your hands, man.
Yeah. Anyways, back to the real game. Nobody wants to hear about that right now.
Guess not.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see the Abyssal Blade is on its way to Swindle, and this
That's a big pickup.
will be an important factor, yeah.
I mean, sure, there's no BKBs up for VoidBoys. I don't even think they're looking for any right now.
Oh, and Ultra Madrid dies from the AA blast, and actually it's an argument also finished on the AA, and
whoa,
they're online, man.
They have 2K extra gold on the AA.
Yeah, he could like do another unit or something.
I didn't turn cheats on, right? I'm just making sure because that's a little ridiculous. He is 5-1, but
he just
still.
got the kill on the Meepo and the on the I think it was on the Meepo, yeah. The ticks from the Ace Blast killed him.
The Ogre got the kill on, or he got the kill on Ogre there, but I think it was the Meepo beforehand.
You know,
yeah, you're right. Somebody saying Limp should play Counter-Strike. With 200 ping.
Yeah, still, the Meepo didn't really have much impact this game. He's going to build either a Sheepstick or maybe Ioscari.
Yeah. He's not making a huge...
But will it help? I mean, they got Lifestealer dependent on the HP, they got Zeus dependent on the HP.
He's gonna need some amazing micro to survive in these team fights, in my opinion. And I'm talking like beyond micro.
Not looking good for VoidBoys, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, it's still doable to an extent, but...
I mean, they have to kill Swindle twice right now, so...
It'd be considered throws, and I don't think we could say, well, it's just a throw by, it's not really a throw by complexity for this one, if that were to happen. And actually, Limp coming in, he'll get the hook shot off, the cogs on fly, Swindle just, yeah.
And there was on the ground, oh my god, how good that...
You know why he placed those down? He placed them because, he knew he was having to go in and scout and didn't want the wards to be lost because of it, I think.
I mean, Spindle Mellows saw them. If there was someone else, they could have easily stole them. And without wards right now, VoidBoys are even more in danger. And with Zeus on the complexity lineup,
yeah,
grim. I mean, you see him all the time using a cane ball just to scout wards.
Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Yeah, and they can just push into the base right now. Like, I see no reason complexity can't break base on this Aegis.
Yeah.
Lifestealer's hitting for a 350.
Complexity always wants to do it safe.
But yeah, I mean, why play it risky when you have the better late game anyway?
That's the point.
Yeah.
Why push the base when there's a tier 2 tower standing still?
May not be exactly what our viewers want to see, just a quick and dirty game so they can get their rares back real quick, but hey, it's the safer play, and I think that's what's more important here is for the team, because everything ain't about the bets, people. There's an actual game going on with actual prize money behind it as well. I know, such shock.
And VoidBoys are smoked. They want to do something here, but Limp is already in position. And they have a decent board there. If the smoke gets popped, he sees them instantly.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Oh, misses the hook shot, but hey, not a... Well, a pretty devastating hook shot, but that's not really what he's been doing here. Nice force staff away on the main Meepo, but he will get bashed down. Can't really get the blink away. And actually, Swindle, he'll be able to Abyssal Blade him down and just change targets and take down a different one. Big AA ult. That's dead fly.
Yeah. Maybe even a dead ogre.
You need to get down to 125 HP on ogres.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna die.
Gonna happen with the additional
Yeah.
rocket. With Lint buys back.
I mean, if he had buyback, I wouldn't put it past him, but yeah, not gonna happen this time around.
Not worth it though.
Yeah. That's a
Still
crush
eight-
their
2
spirits
minutes,
play.
So right now,
Radiant's bottom tower is
They can still
this is
push.
the point where they can go aggressively in the base.
And since Meepo's down for 15 seconds, even though he has buyback, you don't buy back when you just got 15 seconds to respawn. Swindle, he might be going down here. He actually will, but the Aegis.
Look at the damage rate.
under attack.
Yeah, seriously. Centaur's running for the base. They'll use him up. There is a coil available from Puck. I don't know if he's going to use it here. He does silence out Swindle, but he's not going to commit the coil when there's just one hero. And I definitely like that decision.
I mean, there's no Arcanum Scepter on the Puck, so Swindle could have raged out of the coil
Yeah.
anyways.
I was thinking he was going to silence him and then coil so he couldn't rage away, but yeah.
Yeah. I think only Limp has this faster reaction, even with the 200 ping there, using the hookshot, but the hookshot's animation is just so long, so Burning actually had time to react. Would
Vladimir
have been
offering...
devastating if he would have hit the Puck with the hookshot.
Oh my
Get
goodness. They
box
have...
off, block the whole area here, and
Swindle has AC and 200 gold.
yep. It's
Like-
going well, man.
It is really going well. This
And
is...
another solo kill for Limp.
Oh my goodness. Or just...
What does he do with the money?
I mean... he's not going to buy an AC. I'm expecting Shivas here, just so he has even more mana to work with. Maybe
He always
even
has a
hard.
blade nail finished in between.
Yeah.
We didn't mention that.
I mean, he has enough damage at this point.
Oh, Puck might get hooked. Yep.
Nice hook shot from Limp. Zeus ult as well. And the cogs to push him back. He will use himself up, but I'm pretty sure he's going down. Nice phase shift, though. But the AA ulti is coming in. It's not going to bring him down. Burning, he'll make the great escape there. Nice blink away with the Yules and the phase shift, and he'll be alive. But there's an AC up on Lifestealer. The physical damage from this team just got a lot higher. And it's pretty high to
There's
begin
an
with.
the spirit with Wave of Terror, a medallion ready. Roche will melt in seconds now.
Not to mention the 15% bonus damage from the Vladimir's Offering Aura.
Yep.
And the 16% lifesteal. I mean, as if Feast isn't enough, but hey, why not?
That's one of the most, or the hardest hitting lifestealers I've seen in a while.
Yeah, it's not often you get to see this much. Partially because the game is usually over at this point. Because you've given up hope once a lifesteal is this hard hitting, but they will still...
Same situation as
overstand.
last game, 20k and 20k.
Yeah. Only this time it's on the wrong side, but actually, they'll get to Hex up the Lifestealer and take him down. That's the end of the mega kill streak on Swindle. And Zeus, he'll use himself up in the air this time and try to get away, but it's not going to do much as they will get 2 kills here. Did that Hex come up? Yep, it's on Meepo. That's what he went and got here, and I think that's very important to pick off Lifestealer early on here.
Dire's bottom
I was trying to come up with a
Plus
how...
5 in gang, so
Yeah. Puck, oh, whoa. Puck has 4,200. That's enough for Axe. This game is not over yet, people. Hold on to your rares. Because...
I mean, it's Meepo. Meepo is always great in the late game, though.
yeah.
If you get a good sheep off on the Swindle Melons, and that obviously was a surprise factor.
Yeah. And of course, Swindle could be infested at the beginning of the fight, which is gonna be a pretty big deal, in my opinion. But...
The scout out
Yeah.
Jakiro, but not gonna waste any buybacks on that. He's waiting, and he gets bottled up by Burning.
Here, we'll just take the bottle to the fountain and siphon it over to you. You'll never have to be in the fountain. AA will never hit you again, Jakiro. Don't worry. It's like paranoia is coming out from VoidBoys at this point, and it's not entirely unjustified either.
Yeah, the big brother move.
Yeah.
Yeah, eat my bottle.
That's a little next level, but I mean, it is understandable why they're doing it, at least. If they can get that kind of initiation they got on Lifestealer in the last fight, though, every fight from now on, that's going to be really big for them. However, the potential of Lifestealer being infested is a big problem. The potential of Limp just getting the jump on them is a big problem. And actually, they're up right now. Roshan's up in 30 seconds. A very short respawn time. And AA's Ice Vortex, it will not catch that out with this one Vortex.
Counter smoke.
They're looking to go into that Radiant Jungle, though. We can see by the drawing on the map. And now... Oh, no. How many TPs do they have? They have 4. Puck does not have a TP at the moment.
Why?
Magic Wand too
Sell
big?
the fucking magic wand.
Yeah,
man.
seriously. But he only has 8... Wait. I'm an idiot. He has boots of travel.
Yeah, of course.
Okay. Guys, Puck is noob. No TP. He only has those stupid red boots.
That's a pop kind of thing, you know.
They don't even match as a hero. They look tacky as crap.
Oh my god, what damage on the puck there. He might even die from it.
They hit him with the AA ulti? Oh yeah, he's dead. If they hit him with some other damage. He's not actually dead here. Correction.
But he's forced to go back.
Yeah. Good thing he had those boosts of travel.
Refresh on the Zeus, and I think the Zeus refresher will make a huge difference in this scenario.
I think the Zeus refresher will straight up end the game at this point.
Yeah. And
But-
they would kill the puck instantly.
Nice
Oh.
Hex off as well as the coil. And Moomiander, he can't even BKB out of this coil. Or Lifestealer couldn't, in other words. And he's already down on the deck. Moomiander also down as well. And VoidBoys, they're making a comeback. Meepo does buy back into the game. And Zefree getting taken down here. No AA ult.
That was really, really, really well played from VoidBoys.
Yeah.
They just locked him down. First the Hex, the Ice Procs following, and
He was just chain stunned and couldn't get a hit off.
Yeah. Hoof Stomp following,
Oh no.
Fire Blast. I mean, he just have to have a really fast finger to click on the Rage. If he can get the Rage off, he's perfectly fine, but without it, and they lose him so early on, they managed to kill the Meepo, which is good, but it's still pretty devastating, and they need to be careful there on the Roche pit. Does AA have buyback? Yes, he does.
Yep, all 3 of them have buyback in as well. I don't think they're going to buy back, though, to interrupt this Roche, because I think an AA ult will say, hey, we know you Roached, but we can't do anything about it. Because they don't have the follow-up at the moment.
I mean, follow up with the Zeus Ultimate and maybe Rocket.
I think it's okay, but I don't think it's enough to kill anyone off there.
Yeah, for sure.
Maybe the Puck, but it's a lot of commitment for
Just lost
what might not be
Lifestealer
anything.
right at the start of the fight 2 times in a row now.
Yeah.
They can't afford it.
I think they need to have him go in infested at this point.
Yeah, maybe inside Limp.
Yeah.
Hook, Epo.
Now, I don't think that VoidBoys will use their Hex on Limp, say if Swindle goes in on Limp.
The problem is, they use the buyback on Meepo, so if Meepo dies again,
He's done.
they might have lost the Rex.
I mean, he is up a little faster than other heroes by 30%, but it's not enough. And there we go. The smoke up as well as the infest into Limp. They just checked for wards, so
And Shiva survived.
a great timing attack here from Complexity. I'm actually surprised Limp doesn't have a Clockwork cosmetic to his name right now. But anyways, there's a hook shot in on the Meepo. Zeus ult comes out. They do hex up Limp. Swindle, he's free to reign around this team fight. The Meepo's Aegis goes down. So his buyback is not used up just yet. And Limp, he's going to get a Cogs off. Swindle's still trying to man-fight. He's actually split off from this hero thanks to the Cogs. But there's a triple kill. Meepo's down. Ogre Magi trying to survive here. He actually bought back and died back. An ultra kill for Swindle Melons. And,
Yep, and this should be Rex. And that was with the Aegis. That was a Meepo with Aegis.
yeah, he didn't have buyback, but he still had Aegis. They've got 50 seconds to push Rax without Meepo up. And I'm honestly not that sure the other cores from VoidBoys can do much.
No, I hope so. Without Meepo, they are not able to take a fight. Not against the Lifestealer who has Rage. 3k life with Armlet on. And with the Vex advantage, Complexity will have an even easier game. And now the hook shot on fly, and he's dead. Gem is on the ground also, and they just straight up go to the top legs. They want to finish the game right now, and I think they can.
I definitely think they can. Even if they take a good team fight off this, VoidBoys just lost 2 racks. So, and they're about to lose a third. Yeah, with the AC, this is going to do a lot of
Meepo cannot do much. Meepo is also reliable on his supports to just stun the lifestealer, else he cannot kill him either.
And how do you stun a lifestealer when he's raged up? Not very easily. Limp, gonna go back in, and Mercy Please is gonna go down. Yep,
and
unstoppable.
Game, yeah.
That's game for sure. It's gotta be. Yep, Ogre Magi down as well. GG is called. VoidBoys will drop down to the lower bracket where, if not today, wins their next 2 games, which, I mean, it's not a huge if, really. It's relatively likely, let's be honest. And, it could be a rematch of the upper bracket round 1 game between the 2 teams. However, we'll see how that goes. Xen, before we let you go for now, any shout-outs from you?
Yep. Of course, shout out to our team, shout out to the viewers watching me casting here with you. Thanks for the invite also.
No problem,
And of course, shout out to our sponsors from Complexity, Sound Blaster, Sire Power, New Air Creatives, Twitch, Corsair, DRX Racer, Service Rating, and Printware. And yeah.
I gotta get
Thanks
good
for having
at
me.
that kind of thing. No problem. Of course, thank you for being here. Of course, congrats to Complexity. Congrats to VoidBoys as well. Taking a game off Complexity, even when they drafted a little strangely, it's quite an accomplishment, to be honest. And they're continuing to prove themselves. A little bit of a falter here as they drop down to the lower bracket, but they aren't out of the tournament yet. And we'll see them again on, I believe, the 28th? The 28th, it looks like, yep.
I'm really excited if there will be a rematch against Not Today.
I really am too, because that game was insane. The second game, Not Today, didn't play as well, but the third game, it was very close, I thought. And VoidBoys really took it unexpectedly. And many a rare was lost that day. Anyways, we'll be back in about an hour, me and Rupture, that is, with Not Today versus Rebeldes, so a South American showdown at 20 CDT. Of course, in the break, I'm going to entertain you guys with something, I guess. We'll figure it out then. Of course, don't forget to check out SB Revolution 5 on YouTube, as well as on Twitter for VODs and tweets, respectively. I don't think you guys will get those mixed up. And we'll see you next time. So thank you for watching, and enjoy your afternoon. Good night, Xen.
Bye-bye.